Hi everyone, this is Maria's Budgeting. Welcome back to my channel if you're returning, and welcome if you are new. So today I'm going to be doing my weekly check-in for the second week of November. So we are checking in from Saturday the 8th through Friday the 14th. So let's go ahead and get started. First off, on the 8th, before I did head out to Las Vegas, I did get a full tank of gas in my car just so when I got back from the trip, I didn't have to go get gas before going back to work the next day, because in reality I didn't know what time I was going to get back. So that was that. Now for the quinceañera, I was in charge of the surprise gift with my sister. We ended up splitting the gift, so it was $150 for my part. I bought different things. In total I did buy, I think it was, now that I think about it, it was not 250. It was, it wasn't 150. It was 250. So let me mark that down. But it was multiple things that I gifted her. So it's not just one transaction. But I'm just going to mark it all together. 250 for the gift. And it's just going to go on this date. Even though, again, all the purchases were within different stores and different days. But it's all just going to be tracked on this day with a total of 250. Moving on to the next day, I'm just going to track my Vegas spending, which was a total of $505. So it's all going there. But again, this was spent throughout the 8th, the 9th, the 10th, and the 11th. I got back home the 11th. I had to get gas in Bakersfield in order to get back home, right? So yeah, I'm just going to leave this one blank because I did technically spend from there. But again, I'm just tracking it in one single sticker. I'm not going to divide all the transactions for that. Moving on to the 14th, I did get a membership on the Toyota app. I'm able to like turn on my car from my phone, unlock it, lock it, check everything through there. It lets me know if I left my windows open, things like that. Now it was a total of $8 for the monthly membership, but I just rounded it to 10. I didn't know where to take it out on my cash envelope, so that's why I decided to take it out of cart maintenance. Now if I do continue with this membership, I am not going to take it out of cart maintenance because it just doesn't make sense. So I will just make it like a monthly subscription kind of deal that I don't show in my videos, but I will track it off camera, budget it off camera. But anyways, just for this month, because I don't know where I decided to go ahead and sign up for the membership, I am tracking it under car maintenance. On that same day, I also did get Starbucks, and it was a total of $10. And then Amazon was $15. And Amazon, it was groceries. I just put it as groceries. I bought my puppy a new feeding bowl. But again, I didn't know where to take it out of. I don't have a sinking fund for him. So it's just going to be from groceries. And it was an Amazon transaction. Now the 13th and the 12th were no spend days. So let me mark those off. And that was all for the week. So I am going to my cash envelopes and I'm going to write down what I budgeted. So dates has 50, gas 100, groceries 100, restaurants 50, spending 20, and nothing for unbudgeted. So let's go ahead and actually, I know that dates it was nothing, so let me just write that in. So remaining is $50. On to gas. I did get gas once, which was Costco for 41. So 41 spent. So 59 remaining. On to groceries. We are just having the Amazon transaction for 15. So that would give me 85 remaining. And then restaurants, it was nothing. So 50 remaining. Spending, I did spend at Starbucks, so $10. So 10 remaining. Oops. I don't know why I was writing in 20, but 10 is what I have remaining. And then unbudgeted, it was nothing. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring out my wallet so we can unstuff. Let's go ahead and unstuff my wallet. I do have these binders available on my Instagram if you guys are interested. So first off, we have dates, and it should have a $50 bill. We didn't spend anything, so we're not unstuffing it. I do want to mention that at Fetch, it's an app that you can download to your phone. You can scan receipts to give you points for the receipts, and points can be redeemed for gift cards. So as always, I will leave my code on screen, and link is always down below. Gas, I did spend $41, so we are just going to take the 20s and, or we could just do the 50. It really doesn't matter. We'll do the 50, and we're bringing back 9, and we should have 59. So 20, 40, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. On to groceries. We are unstuffing a 20. We're gonna bring back a 5 since what we spent was 15. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, and 85. Moving on to restaurants. Restaurants, we didn't spend anything, so we still have 50. And then spending, we have $20. Why did I put 100 there? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm struggling with these videos. So 10 went back into the wallet for spending, and let me wipe this out. That's good enough. And then I'm doing remaining, it's 10, not 100. Okay, so we went ahead and we unstuffed the wallet. So I am going to move on to my sinking funds now, and then I am going to change the birthday transaction to 250. So let me do that. Okay, so I'm also going to have to change my tracker, so I just took out my red pen. So let's go ahead and see. I am starting off with birthdays first, and we're taking out 250. So 1, 200, 20, 30, 40, 50. So I thought I was left with 200, but that is incorrect. I'm left with 100. Moving on to car maintenance. This is actually going to be an electronic sinking fund. I currently have 500 in the bank. I spent 10. That brings me to 490 from my savings. And then next paycheck, I will add 10 so I can put this back to 500. So I'm not actually unstuffing anything from that envelope. So I need to remember that when I calculate everything before I count. Okay, moving on to this binder, going all the way to the back to vacation. And I'm going to try to take out the smaller bills first. And then I do need 505. I'm just going to take this 10 and bring 2 5s so I don't confuse myself. So I'm leaving a 5 here. Let me do this one that I'm going to take out for the $5 here. And then I need 500. So let's go ahead and see. So we have 20, 40, and then this is 100. So we have 105. This is another 100, so that's 205. 205, 3, 4, 5. That should be 505. Let's count this. 51, 52, 53, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 505. Okay, so I got rid of the smaller bills. And this should be left over 715. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 57, 10, 15. Perfect. So that is it here. Okay. So now moving on to, well, let's calculate first. So we didn't actually take out cash for this one, so it's 505 for vacation and 250 for birthdays. Really quickly, I'm also going to mark them off so I know that I have paid these transactions off. And then I'm going back to my cash envelopes and we're adding here. So we have that we spent 41, 15, and 10. So 366. Okay, that is totally not right. I don't know what I did. 41, 15, and 10. So that's 66 for my wallet. And then over here I have 250, 505, and that's it. So 821. 1, 2, 53, 54, 55, 50, 70, 90, 6, 10, 30, 50, 70, 90, 7, 10, 30, 50, 70, 90, 8, 10. Okay, that is wrong. Okay, I don't know what's up with me today. 1, 2, 53, 54, 55, 50, 70, 90, 7, 10, 30, 50, 70, 90, 8, 10. 1, 2, 53, 54, 55, 50, 70, 90, 6, 10, 30, 50, 70, 90, 7, 10, 30, 50, 70, 90, 8, 10. Oh my gosh. Well, I know why. I never took out 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. This should be 821. 1, 2, 53, 54, 55, 50, 70, 90, 6, 10, 30, 50, 70, 90, 7, 10, 30, 50, 70, 90, 8, 10, 8, 20, and 8, 21. There we go. Finally. Oh my goodness. I need to get back on getting used to recording these videos. I feel like I keep forgetting things. But I'm going back to the calendar. And I am going to mark off my sinking fund transactions. So, Quince, Las Vegas, and Toyota. So that is it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.